Welcome back to the ATX VGC Monday Night Friendlies, y'all. Tonight, we are in for a very special treat. We have 2 additional commentators. We're going to have 6 total commentators for the night, and that is super exciting. Hey, how's it going, DJ Prime? So tonight, we have got actually 5 battles all lined up. This is going to be kind of a wild night in terms of this. These are all very first for ATX VGC here. I'm gonna go ahead. My name is Gemma. I also go by Gems. And y'all, I'm gonna let all of my other wonderful co-hosts introduce themselves.
Hi guys, I'm Nibs Plays Games.
Oh hey, I'm Amy, aka Woke Flossie.
My name is Chase, also Tiki VGC.
Hey, I'm Will, go by Sir Wilson.
I'm Rollercoaster, I went last.
For sure. So we have got some really exciting matches, Series 7 matches ready for y'all. We showcased 4 Series 7 matches on the channel last week, and those YouTube videos will start going up actually tomorrow. So if y'all want to get caught up on what happened last time, you can check that out starting tomorrow. But for tonight, I'm not even going to try and remember all 5 of the games. I know that we start with myself versus Prime, and then I believe it is Justin Snores versus Sir Wilson. So everyone you see here, for the most part, will also be battling at one point tonight. We are all Austin, Texas based tonight in terms of our commentators, and we're going to be welcoming a whole bunch of new people to the stream in terms of having first-time battlers. So if y'all over in the chat want to be super awesome and give tons of encouragement, that would be really great.
Hello, we're back. It is me, Rollercoaster. I am here with Amy Woke Flossie, who is commentating her first match ever.
Yeah. And with a surprise team too, so I'm excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be fun. How you feeling, buddy?
Who, me? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. How are you feeling? This is I'm not going to ask you how you like Series 7 so far.
Okay.
I don't think we'd get a good answer.
Well, despite the answer, or despite the conversation we had earlier, I'm enjoying the series. I'm struggling. I'm wanting to perform better than I actually am.
Yeah, sometimes it helps to take a break. Well, yeah. I do not see a Tapu Fini on Sir Wilson's team, though.
But we do see Garchomp, which is pretty cool. I like Garchomp.
And, if I'm not mistaken, that is a Colossal.
Metagross and I think we just don't gel together well. I may just be an Excadrill man for my whole life.
I can understand that.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the 2 teams we got. Oh my. Okay, well, I'm gonna need a second. We've got Sir Wilson with Tornadus, Metagross, Garchomp, very cool. Rillaboom, Tyranitar, and Colossal. And do you want to say what's on Adam's
team? Yeah, for sure.
team?
I think we've seen an iteration of this team before, but we've got a Garbodor. It's probably a G-Max Garbodor on Adam's side. Mm-hmm. A Vanillux. What's that? Yeah. I don't know the evolution's name. Cresselia, which I found to be a big pain in Series 7. And a Mungus, which is always a big pain. A Galarian Slowbro, which is, kind of cool and fun and hits pretty hard. And then also that Greedent that we've seen from Adam before.
Yeah, Adam loves Greedent. I think it's his favorite Pokemon of the new generation. I would like to make one small correction. That is not a Gigantamax Garbodor. That is in fact
it's a Guzzlord. I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. I thought that was a Garbodor.
It looks like it, and when it is certainly the Garbodor of the Ultra Beasts.
Yep. It makes a big difference, though.
So Adam has been talking about this thing, and I'm super curious to see what he's decided to do with it and if it'll work. But it should be great, regardless.
It looks like it might be a Trick Room team.
God, that is hideous.
He's got the shiny.
That is assaulting to the eyes. Okay, well, we've got Garchomp and Colossal on Will's side. I don't know if Garchomp gets Surf or any type of water moves, potentially doing the same Dragapult Colossal thing. And we have an Amoonguss and a very hard to look at Guzzlord.
Yeah. What do you think's gonna happen? Do you think Sir Wilson is gonna try and proc that steam engine right out the gate?
Yeah, I imagine there's going to be a steam engine or weakness policy trigger on Sir Wilson's side. As for Adam, I genuinely have no idea what's going to happen over there.
I'd say Spore could be a good guess for what's coming from that Amoongus. You know, it likes to use that move pretty often. Or
Yeah,
even a Rage
full
Powder, I
Rage
suppose.
Powder, solid Amoongus stuff, but what on earth does a Guzzlord do?
No idea. I don't even know
Alright.
if I know what type it is. Is it part dragon?
It's dark and dragon typing.
Yeah. Wow.
It's super slow and it has a really high base HP stat.
It's the shiny is so wild.
Oh, and he's maxing it. This is amazing. Okay, so we see the max come out from Will's side. He's going for the Colossal. Will has been loving Colossal for a while now, so I'm not super surprised to see that. Guzzlord gets big. Oh, it's like looking into the abyss with its mouth. Jesus.
I don't like that.
Garchomp, in fact, does have Surf, so a way of
We
proccing
do
the
see
Steam
it.
Engine and the Weakness Policy. No Rage Powder coming out from the Amoongus, so potentially just going for a Spore or something like that. Weakness Policy is going to proc. Just got to take a few minutes for those Colossal animations to happen. As Gmax Volcalith comes out into the Guzzlord. It doesn't even do half. That's took it way better than I thought it would. That's amazing.
It did.
Guzzlord goes for a max Wormwind. Does this get the KO on the Garchomp? It does. And since Amoongus didn't a Rage Powder, I imagine a Spore is coming towards that Colossal.
It's going to lower the attack on that Colossal, but that Colossal is likely a special attacker with special attacking moves, so that's not going to matter a whole lot to that Colossal.
Guzzlord also got the Beast Boost on its special attack, so this is a specially
Interesting.
offensive Guzzlord.
Very
This
interesting.
little
And of course, we
crab
see the
can.
residual damage from Volcalith.
Well,
What do you do here if you're Sir Wilson? How
what
do
do
you
you
answer
do
that?
here? I personally wouldn't have expected a Guzzlord to live. Unfortunately, he has to sleep this turn, so I think he's just going to be relying on the damage from the rest of his team to carry him through the rest of the game. That and the Vocalith chip. I don't know if Guzzlord gets any ground coverage moves, so
I've not
it could be a second KO for Adam with the Guzzlord, but I'm not sure. Adam loves Greedent, Jessica Henlow. He's a big fan. Superpower comes out into the Guzzlord. It takes it again. I'm amazed at how well it's eating these hits. It's a weakness policy Guzzlord!
Oh no!
Oh my god. It does have ground coverage.
It does.
With the... Oh, into the Tyranitar. And it's just gonna obliterate it and get another Beast Boost onto its special attack and a special defense boost.
It looks like that is based off of high horsepower. That Max Quake.
I would guess Earth Power because it's
did
getting
it
the
get Earth
special
Power?
attack. Your guess is as good as mine. And maybe
I'm looking at
it's
Pikalytics right now.
Stand.
Not that that would be the best place, but I just had it open and saw that it gets high horsepower, and that's the only ground move listed.
Okay, I guess Adam has a mixed set, but like a bit higher on the specially offensive side.
Maybe.
Because that is what the Beast Boost is boosting, Beastly.
It does get Stomping Tantrum.
Yeah, that's another physical move, though.
Mhm.
So Will is probably going to need the turn 1 Wake this turn. I mean, the good news is Guzzlord is going to go down to the Vocalith and Sand Chip at the end of the turn, so we won't have to worry about that. But there's still 2 Pokemon in the back, likely Trick Room Setters on Adam's side.
Right.
Will's just going to decide to protect the Metagross, doesn't want him to take any damage. Colossal does get the 1-turn Wake, goes for the Max Flare into Amoongus so it can't be bothering him anymore. It's going to get rid of the residual Sand Chip for Adam's side of the field, but the Vocalith chip is still there, so Guzzlord's going to go down. And now it's just going to see if the Guzzlord targeted the Colossal or the Metagross.
Yep. It does go ahead and target that Colossal, picking up another special attack, or special defense boost, sorry.
Yeah, Adam
with that
most
Max
likely.
Quake.
Yeah, Adam
And now
most
there's
likely,
no sand damage to chip it out at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So it's going to stick around with another
Yeah.
Beast Boost.
Adam most likely didn't want to play the am I going to get the max turns of sleep this game. But the Vocalist chip damage does still come into big, and Guzzlord goes down after getting to +5 special attack.
Yikes. Wonder what Adam has in the back. Do you think he's got that Cresselia with Trick Room?
I would imagine, yeah. If it's the slow bro, he could be in trouble. There's the Cresselia. The potential problem now is we saw Vanillix and Cresselia. Adam has the Pokemon advantage, but neither of these two have a good way of hitting Metagross for super effective damage.
Yeah, the thing about Cresselia that's so frustrating to me is that it can be one of so many things, right? You never know what item it is until you know what item it is. You don't know if it's packing Psychic or Ice Beam or Icy Wind. Most all of them have, I would say, Trick Room and Ally Switch, but it's such a mystery, Mon. You can build so many ways.
Yeah, it's such a horrible guessing game of like, is this thing gonna ally switch in front of me? Can I taunt it? Does it have a mental herb?
Right.
What all is it gonna do? Does it have recovery? I've faced a couple of very annoying skill swap Cresselias with Heatran so that the Heatran now has Levitate. It's not a great time.
I ran into a weakness policy Cresselia only once, but
a weakness policy Cresselia. That's amazing. Okay, so it is a 1v1 now. I definitely put it in Will's favor. Cresselia is bulky. Oh, Life Orb though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The Psychic's just doing barely any damage, but with the Life Orb chip, the Hail chip, Adam definitely has a chance.
Yeah.
I'd say if Will's able to get like a single flinch, he could probably seal this out. That's definitely in range of another Iron Hat, so if he gets the flinch this turn, he probably definitely wins. Psychic comes out. Again, it's doing very, very little damage. I don't think that's in Hail Chip range. Ooh, it hangs on with 6. Nice. I think Adam's only way out of this is he has a very unlikely Protect on this Cresselia.
Right. I don't see too many of them carry it.
Yeah. Ooh, well... Guzzlord did all it could, but it just wasn't enough. And it's actually going to be a 0-0 ending in favor of Will.
Nice. So what do you think that Adam should do in this next game to maybe tie up the match and take the second game?
I think that he may want to try to get Trick Room up sooner if he can. Like, we saw that even with the weakness policy boost, Guzzlord just really tanked the hit from that Colossal and was able to just one-shot all of Will's Pokemon. So I think if he can get the speed advantage in his favor, the game could go very, very well for him. It's just going to be a little tricky of, can Cresselia take a Vocalith? Can it take a Max Flare? Can it take a double up from any of Will's Pokemon?
Right.
But I'd say that Adam is probably definitely going to prioritize getting a Trick Room up.
Yeah, and he does have the redirection with the Amoonguss that he could use to maybe take an attack away from the Cresselia and then get Trick Room set up safely.
Yeah. If you're Will and you just faced what is the apparent terror of Guzzlord, what do you think your Game 2 plan is?
Boy, I don't really know. I think that you might want to do some... man, it doesn't look... Will has a pretty fast team overall. I don't know that he has a lot of... he's really, it's like an iteration of a Sand team, right? So maybe you just... kind of do what you did in the last game, is hit fast and hit hard and maybe try to prevent that Trick Room from going up early.
It seemed to work out for him, but I think that was an instance of the Pokemon that Adam had in the back just weren't able to take on the Metagross. I would like to say that Blizzard did a lot of damage and was not holding Focus Sash. It potentially could have been Specs, but I'm not super familiar with Vanillix's stats.
We see the Greedent and the Cresselia.
So definitely aiming for a Trick Room this turn. I also know that Adam really loves Belly Drum.
He does.
Greedent. This could be potential with the cheek pouch. His strategy could be going, okay, I'm going to go for Belly Drum. I'm going to go for Trick Room. You can't stop both. You got to pick one of them that you let me get off.
That is true.
Mm-hmm.
Although we do see, you know, a lot of moves that hit everybody on the field on that Garchomp. So Adam might have to be careful too that he doesn't let his Pokemon get too whittled down before he can get some offense going.
Yeah, he definitely wants to make sure that he has stuff in the back, or like he still has health going forward to take on these threats. Will's going to go for the same strategy as game one, Dynamaxing the Colossal, the classic Surf from a Dragon. I've been checking so many Mons to like see if they get Surf now. Did you know that Dragonite gets Aqua Jet?
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so if you want to try a Aqua Jet Dragonite to proc your Colossal Steam Engine,
Oh, wow.
that is something that you have the option for now.
Oh, no. Have you seen it on ladder?
I played it recently. It was unpleasant.
I bet. Ooh.
Greedent actually lives the Vocalith, which is very
And I
surprising.
think he might have enough health to still belly drum after this cheek pouch.
Yeah, with the cheek pouch recovery, it may just go right over half. It looks like it.
But he'll be left really weak to where the Vocalith damage might just take it out at the end of the turn.
I do like the heal, reduce your health. I think it may hang on with just a little bit of HP.
Maybe.
Yeah, so potentially this Greedent will be able to get like 1 KO before it goes out.
Yeah. If it was me, I would not Dynamax that Greedent.
Yeah, I would just take your guaranteed KO onto
Take
the guard
a KO
jump.
and run. Yep.
Yeah.
Who do you think you target with the Greedent here?
If it has high horsepower, you may go for the Helping Hand makes me think that it's going for the Colossal.
We see a max
Will
guard
apparently
from the Colossal.
Feels that too. Oh, it's Earthquake.
All right. Well, he didn't have to choose.
Yeah.
The benefit
That's
of
a
not
great
Dynamaxing.
Plus 6 Greedent is unable to get an Earthquake KO onto the Garchomp with Helping Hand.
The funniest teams.
He's the best. Also, that's a shiny Cresselia. I love shiny Cresselia.
It is indeed.
Well, I'd say this is a pretty solid turn for Adam. Interestingly, he goes into the Amoonguss and not the Guzzlord. I don't know if the Guzzlord just isn't in the back. Did he put all of his hopes and dreams onto Greedent?
I would imagine he has the Guzzlord in the back. I don't know for sure. He might not, but...
Yeah, but that seemed like a prime opportunity to get your Trick Room setter in.
For sure.
Garchomp looks like it's in range of a Psychic. Even Colossal lives in range of a Max Quake from anything, so one thing, have we seen what Vocalith is based off of? Is it based off of Meteor Beam? Because if so, I'm surprised that this Colossal isn't doing that much damage.
Yeah. I don't know if we've seen it, because it Dynamaxed on turn 1 both games. But I don't know. We probably did see it. I just didn't. It was so fast to like click into the Dynamax moves.
Yeah.
We see the Spore into
Spore
the
comes
Colossal.
into the Colossal, so it's going to take a nice nap here. That's a great switch from Will into the Tyranitar to take the Psychic. It looks like that's the only offensive move that the Cresselia has.
Yep.
Adam just kind of needs to get his Trick Room Sweeper in, and things are looking promising for sure. Oh, you know what he may be doing, Woke Velocity? He may be stalling out the Vocalith chip so that Guzzlord is taking less residual damage, because we saw that it was able to just like one-shot everything and soak up hits. So
sure, but while he's stalling out the Vocalith, his turns of Trick Room are also going away, so... He'll have to be careful not to, not the Guzzlord.
There's no Guzzlord. He put all of his hopes and dreams into Greedent.
He did.
Oh, that's tragic.
He did.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to count this out so early, but, you know, when your best max option looks like a Vanillux and you're facing a Sand team, I'm not putting the chips in your favor.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you get lucky with sleep turns, or...
Yeah, if you get lucky with sleep turns, you get some good freezes off.
Right.
Will should probably just try to like rotate the weather, keep the sand up for as
Yeah.
long as he can. He has steel types, he has rock types, he has so many ways to hit this Vanillix for super effective damage.
Mhm.
I don't know if the Vanillix has any coverage moves.
Who do you think this is Dynamaxing?
I think it's the Vanillix.
It is the Vanillix.
Adam is a hero to the ATX VGC community. Thank you for giving us these wonderful gifts.
Big ice cream cone.
Yes. Oh no. Well, how
do
would
see
you
the
feel
score
if you were in this position?
Boy, because that Colossal's bound to wake up soon, right? And I think, yeah, you probably only have ice moves. Like, what other moves would Vanillix have on it? I've seen Blizzard, but I don't know. I've never seen a Vanillix that runs anything but ice moves.
I wouldn't be surprised if Vanillix got a water move. I would be surprised if someone was running a Vanillix
Right.
with a water move.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Trick
Yeah, I
Room
really
terms
don't-
are running out. Will's Pokemon aren't going to sleep forever.
Nope.
He also
I guess-
just has a steel type, which is a problem in general.
Indeed.
If Adam's able to like pull this back, I think he needs to be the greatest player in the history of VGC. 'cause
I agree,
I
because-
could not do this.
His Pokemon are pretty weak to the Pokemon that Sir Wilson has left.
Mm-hmm. Rage
Rage
Powder coming up
Powder.
from the Amoonguss. You gotta play defensively with your Vanillix. You know
Colossal's
Colossal's
gonna
waking up
wake
this turn.
Yep.
Flamethrower comes off. I imagine that'll pick up the Amoonguss.
Bye, Amoonguss.
Yeah, you did what you could.
Indeed.
Apparently Vanillix had Water Pulse back in Gen 7, so yeah. Adam
Wow.
is going for the best strategy he has of targeting down the Metagross. Because look, let's be honest here. His Vanillix doesn't have a great way of hitting anything that Will has. Especially the Metagross though, so I
Right.
guess you play to your outs.
Yeah, and remember, Sir Wilson still has that Tyranitar in the back, so as soon as this Vanillix is done with its Dynamax, it'll have no way to switch back out and to change the weather, and
Yeah.
then it's relying on inaccurate blizzards to kind of deal damage.
Yeah.
So it is going to be kind of difficult for Santacos to pull this one back, I think.
Yeah, I think you'd have to dodge every rock slide. You'd have to freeze every blizzard. He's going for an ally switch.
Ally switch confirmed.
Don't give up, Vanillix. Fight to your last moment.
Nice.
Flamethrower comes out. That's gonna KO the Cresselia. Vanillix is gonna take this iron, presumably an Iron Head. Or did Metagross stay asleep? Okay, yeah.
Metagross does go down to
Hey,
the hailstorm, so
let's hear it for Vanillix taking out a
Right?
Metagross.
right
Yeah.
with ice moves. That's pretty impressive.
A mono ice Vanillix took out the. Hey, you know what? In Adam's favor, Will does have a Garchomp, so
True. And there's
Uh,
that guitar gonna set up the sand. And Vanillix is done with Dynamax.
so the set looks like it's coming to an end. Although I personally, Will's even playing the smart thing of just going for his 100% accurate moves. This Vanillix fought as hard as it could, but in the end, if you're Vanillix, you can't solo out a sand team.
Yeah, for sure. And if you guys wanna take part in our Monday Night Friendlies, hop on over to our Discord. We have signups that go out at 11 a.m. every Thursday. It's a real easy, like 4 or 5 question Google Doc. And you guys can become a part of the ATX VGC community and join our Monday Night Friendlies and play here with us on stream. You might even get to face a shiny Guzzlord.
And Adam's apologizing in the chat for being unprepared. Hey Adam, you don't have to apologize at all. You gave us a Dynamax Guzzlord that almost
Yeah.
won. So
And
let's
you
give it up
came
for
in-
Wilson
yeah.
for winning, and let's give it up for Adam for being the Vanillix that took out a Metagross.
That was pretty cool to see.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to our be right back screen, and we'll come back with another best of 3.
Hey, you like that video? We think you should check this out, and YouTube thinks you should check this one out. Be sure to subscribe for more content.